Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 300. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Ige here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. And this is episode 300. There's a lot of big things I can say right now. This is episode 300. This is the final video of the decade. That's just crazy to say. 2019's over, pretty much. I mean, tonight, after midnight, it'll be 2020. Actually, in some parts of the world, it's already 2020. So if you're watching this, or you might be watching this in 2020, who knows? You may be in the future. You may be in an entirely different decade and watching this. So it's just crazy. But anyway, there is so much crazy stuff going on, guys. So 300 episodes of WWE News. That's crazy to think. But I think the thing I'm more shocked about is Raw last night. Can we just talk about what the hell? Who's writing this crap? You know it's Vince. You know it's Vince. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, the news story put up, the thing, I don't know if we consider this a news story. Let's just talk about Raw last night. So if you didn't see, the thing that closed Raw, they closed the entire show, the final Raw of the decade, the final WWE show of the freaking decade. What they, well, I don't know, they might be a house show tonight, but anyway, what they closed with was the Lana wedding, the Lana and Bobby Lashley wedding. There was a lot of surprises we weren't seeing coming. Can't say that. The whole Liv Morgan thing, I don't think anyone saw coming from a mile away. They thought they were going to do something legitimate and actually good with Liv Morgan, but no, they're just turning her into kind of another. And like she deserves better, but at this point it just seems like she's going to be like another Lana or something. Like it's not going to be like a serious wrestler role. And they built this up for Liv and everything, and then she just returns and it's just like, yeah, I'm actually Lana's girlfriend, and this is the first WWE, I don't know what we want to call it, the same sex relationship kind of thing on WWE television. Is the first, like, well, I guess it's not the first time because they've done like stuff like that before, but like a legitimate thing, but it's kind of, it just gives me a freaking headache, to be honest. It just gives me a freaking headache. I don't want to make this whole news episode about the crappy ending to Raw last night, or maybe the wonderful ending to Raw, depending how you view it. Like they do it, like they're given these scripts and they just overdo it so much to the point where it's comical and you kind of can't look away from it. So like, I don't know how I feel. I have mixed feelings. Like it's so bad, you can't look away, and I don't think it's like their fault that it's bad. Like, they just do the best with what they're given, and they were given this crap. Oh, gosh, it just gives me a headache. I'm not going to make this whole news episode about this wedding, so let's go ahead and move on to some actual news stories and stuff, and maybe we can talk about it later on in this video. I don't know. But, ladies and gentlemen, the next news story, or the first news story, depending how you're looking at this, is about Randy Orton. So, Randy Orton, he's doing a storyline injury, a kayfabe injury. So for all those people like writing into me and saying, to talk about updates about Orton and all this other stuff, it's a kayfabe injury. So it's not a legitimate injury, so he's not actually injured. Orton is actually fine. It's just kind of a thing for the storyline. So Randy Orton is not injured. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they did that at a house show, which we'll talk about here when we get into the rumors more about the house shows, but It's interesting that he started the injury at a house show, so it seemed legitimate. Like, I was legitimately concerned, and then it came out, yeah, he's actually not injured. It's just for a storyline, it's a kayfabe injury. But someone who actually got injured at a house show is Kalisto. So, there's an injury. I'm not sure how severe it is. We'll just have to wait and see on the Kalisto thing. But as for Orton, he's actually not injured. He's completely fine. But on TV, he's injured. So, if WWE asks, he's injured. Alright, guys, so those were actually the only two news stories, if we want to call it that. Those are the few news kind of things I had to talk to you guys about in this video. And now, we're going to talk about something unconfirmed, unproven, something without facts, They're called rumors, so take them with a grain of salt. They could be true, they could not be true. We'll just have to wait and see, but a lot of them do turn out to be true, so we'll just have to wait and see on that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to use my catchphrase, which is on a t-shirt on my merchandise store for those interested. Have to do a cheap plug there. But anyway, this is my catchphrase, so watch out for my amazing catchphrase. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories. And now, we're going to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor. The first rumor is about the house shows, about WWE house shows. So recently, they've been doing some stuff, like I mentioned in the news part of this video. Randy Orton kind of started his injury to house shows, so it seemed a little more legitimate. Something else that happened at a house show that has happened in the past, but not that often, that they might be doing it here a little more, is Andrade actually winning the United States Championship. That's a big deal. That's something no one saw coming. And apparently they're going to be doing this a lot more in the WWE. So house shows, I mean, the entire reason they're just doing this to begin with, right, guys, is just to sell tickets. They just want people to not blow off house shows when they come to town, and people be like, oh, we just got a freaking house show? Why didn't we get a Raw or something? What the hell? Well, now they're wanting like people to think anything can happen at house shows. The titles can change hands. Anything can happen. We're going to have to go in person and see what happens. I mean, The Rock could come back or something. We don't know. But that's what they want people to think. So some like random stuff will be happening at house shows in the future. So we'll just have to wait and see what they actually do. I don't think it's going to be a Rock return or anything like that. But they might flip-flop the titles back and forth at a few house shows just to make ticket sales seem a little better, I guess. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that, though. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about the whole Mandy Rose and Otis thing from Heavy Machinery. So it's really good. It's entertaining. I wish they would have closed... I mean, they can't close Raw with it since they're on SmackDown, but I wish they would have done something. I don't know. They should have closed... Hopefully they close SmackDown or something. I'd rather see them close a show than have the whole Lana crap. But anyway, the rumor here is that they might actually be splitting up Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. They might be splitting them up just to have the whole Otis and Mandy kind of storyline going on, and just have Sonya kind of go out on her own and kind of do her own thing, which might be better off for both of them in the long run, but we'll just have to wait and see. And remember, this is a rumor, so take everything I'm saying in this part of the video, when you see the rumors things, with a grain of salt. It could be happening, could not be happening. It could be something they're discussing backstage and they don't actually do, or it could be something that can happen. So we'll just have to wait and see on that, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would probably be better for both of their careers to be split it up, at least for the meantime. I'm thinking more of a Sonya here. I don't think her career is going to like progress very fast if she's just kind of stuck by Mandy's side when they're doing this whole relationship kind of storyline. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Dana Brooke. So a lot of people have been thinking Dana Brooke's getting a push because she's on TV a lot more than she used to be. And, you know, the whole Batista thing, which I don't want to get into it. I just want to, like, not even think about relationship and them trying to do, like, a soap opera or something. I just want the you know, the wrestling. I don't want all the, I mean, it's part of it, but sometimes it gets to the point of being like, oh, okay, go back to daytime television. Let me just watch my wrestling at night. I ain't go on. This isn't about relationships or anything. It's about Dana Brooke and why she's on TV more. It's not because she's dating Batista. It's not because she's getting a push. WWE see her as the top female enhancement talent. Enhancement talent is the nice way of saying jobber. So basically her job is to make other wrestlers look good. Yes, she may win every once in a while, but her main purpose on being on TV right now is just to make the other female wrestlers look like $1 million. So basically that's the thing. I don't know in the future if they'll ever push her and actually give her, I mean, I don't know how Vince feels about the whole situation, but the reason she's on TV more is not because she's getting a push, it's because she's an enhancement talent. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about inside of this video. Let's go back to it. Let's go back. The plans for Liv Morgan. So, it's a rumor. This is more of a discussion kind of thing than a rumor, because there's really not a whole lot out there. What they're doing is kind of secret. Even if they have it planned out, they may just be planning the crap week by week, which I'm guessing they are, because it doesn't seem like these like Lana's storyline, there's too much thought put into it. So basically, I don't know if the plan for Liv the entire time was to do this or not. When they started doing the promo packages for her return, I don't know if that's the whole deal. I just feel like it's kind of a waste of talent. Like, Liv's very talented. She could do amazing things and actually be, you know, a legitimate women's wrestler. Instead of being thrown into a storyline like this, just kind of, I don't know, the first ever kind of storyline like that. I just don't see a purpose in it. It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. I mean, it's entertaining just because it's so bad. But I don't think it should close the freaking show. Like, yeah, it's entertaining, but at the same time, I don't know. It shouldn't freaking close the show. This shouldn't be the main thing in WWE right now. You know what I mean? But Liv Morgan, literally, we're just gonna have to wait and see what they're gonna do with her. I mean, there's a lot of like when she was out for so long and they started teasing it a little bit, everyone wanted to go to Fiend and they were gonna do something. Finally, they were gonna pair like Bray Wyatt with a female, and I don't know if they were gonna go like Sister Abigail kind of thing or just like his protege or something. It would have been good. Actually, it would be freaking amazing compared to what they actually decided to do. I don't know if they're gonna change courses and maybe switch it up. I mean, a lot of people were hoping the wedding would be the end of this storyline. I was one of those people hoping that the wedding would just come crashing down and the storyline would be over. But no, it looks like this is going to go a while. Hopefully it doesn't go all the way into WrestleMania and they can kind of wrap things up around Rumble and just move on to something else. I don't know. But Liv, it just makes me so upset seeing how they wasted that talent. Hopefully they actually do something different in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll just have to wait and see what the plan is for Liv Morgan, because I don't have a clue. Nobody has a clue. Maybe even Liv doesn't have a clue. They're just doing it week by week. Maybe. But we'll just have to wait and see. But ladies and gentlemen, that is this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is the final video on the Brandon Hodge channel of the freaking decade. Tomorrow I'll be talking about what's going to be happening to this channel in 2020. Good things. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to help support this channel outside of YouTube, there's two different ways you can do so. First off, you know, I have the merchandise store with cool Brandon Hodge t-shirts and stuff. The second way you can support this channel outside of YouTube is with SeatGeek. If you guys are looking for tickets for anything, literally tickets for anything, SeatGeek has you covered. And I have a coupon code to save you 20 bucks off your tickets. So if you guys are looking for a ticket, use code Hodge and save yourself 20 bucks, which you can use for something else. 20 bucks. There's a lot of things you can buy with 20 bucks. Well, there used to be a lot, but maybe you need a t-shirt or something, or use it in the Brandon Hodge merch store. Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, I'll shut the hell up and let you guys continue on with your decade. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next decade, which is kind of weird to say. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll shut up. Thanks for watching. I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.